Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to our Soul Silver playthrough. I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I know that I'm in a hurry to get there. I've got to go find whatever cave this was that was referred to me after defeating the previous gym and the dragon-type trainer, or gym leader, as it were. And so we are going to see if we can't figure out where that is. I would assume it might be down here, but at the same time it may not. Let's get into this trainer fight anyway, and we'll kind of find out. Though I assume that further down this path, we're going to end up running down to the bottom side of the map where basically everything started. Let's go ahead and take out this Pidgeot with a discharge. We're very significantly higher leveled, and there's no way that that thing was going to live a super effective move of that caliber. And here comes an Electabuzz. Okay, let's go ahead and pivot here then. We'll bring out Edna. It's going to go for some electric type move, which we will be immune to, or at a light screen, that's an option too. That's special defense, which means it's going to resist this earthquake, but it resists this earthquake a little better, but it's still a super effective move, so we should be okay on that front as well. Yeah, there was no way you were getting through that. Goodbye. Great work from the two of you. And let's continue down this path and see where it spits us out at. And that was kind of what I anticipated, is it was going to bring us down to here. Max Potion, I will definitely take that. If we have to fly back up, then we can do that. It's not the end of the world. I just really want to know where this place is, and we're going to get away from a lot of these wild battles because they don't need to be happening right now. Let's get another one of these Ace Trainer battles here underway. Again, hoping that this is relatively straightforward. Meryl, this is going to be curtains closed, because all it's going to take is, I did not need to charge in it to either Thunder Punch or Discharge there, but sure, why not? We can do that. Bubble Beam, that's a special attack, so we'll resist it a little better than we did before, or would have before, and it crit, so actually, no, we didn't. But let's go ahead and get that Thunder Punch. That's going to be a very fast one-shot on the Meryl, especially since it's a boosted attack from the charge that we did. And a Wartortle coming up next, which again we are going to Thunder Punch, or it's going to protect and not allow me to do that, so we will Thunder Punch on the next turn, because there's nothing that you can do to stop that. I mean, you could have double protected, but the chances of that happening are not only incredibly low, but it wouldn't have netted you anything in the end either. Nice level 36 coming in from Nancy there. And here comes another Wartortle, which, let me guess, it's going to lead with a Protect again, because why would it? Alright, Thunder Punch one more time, because again, nothing you can really do about it at this stage. And if it took out the previous one, it's definitely going to take out this one as well. Especially with that much of a level discrepancy between the two. And Nancy put in some good work defeating that Ace Trainer single-handedly. Let's go ahead and move further on down this path and see where we get spit out at. Looks like we got a black belt here, is what my assumption would be. Yep, black belt sends out him a choke. And honestly, we can probably make through this guy just by discharging. So let's go ahead and do just that. It's the more powerful move of the two, and we've still got a very large level discrepancy, and we got a crit. So even if it wouldn't have one-shot, it certainly was going to with the excess damage that we were able to tack on there. Sure, I don't know what I'm doing with any of these phone numbers, but I'm literally just mashing to get through some of the dialogue. Hey, Ampharos is really happy. Let's walk up here and grab a couple of these items that are just kind of hanging out. Full heal, I will definitely take that. It's not a full restore, but it's better than nothing. And so we'll catch up either on the next trainer battle or when we get to the waypoint that we were searching for initially. Not overly happy about having to have two different, well, I guess now it's 3 different HM moves on my starter, but sometimes that's kind of what you have to go with. I think this Dragon's Den is probably back behind the gym, but we're gonna find out, because that's a good question. Yep, there it is. There's the Dragon's Den. Cool. Oh, that's your grandfather. That's interesting. Dragon's Den. Let's see where we're at. I think we'll occasionally run into some things here. I've got trainers that we'll have to work around. I was invited. How dare you assume that I was not? Who do you have? Dragonair. Someone that Ampharos can really deal with, that's for sure. If I can Thunder Wave it, though. First Dragon Rage is gonna come in. It only deals 40, or deals a static 40, I guess. Let's see if that sticks. We're gonna go ahead and charge. It should do neutral damage. It's gonna Dragon Rage again, because why wouldn't it? It's guaranteed damage, and it's gonna do more than what it otherwise would. Oh, great. And Dragon Rage again, so it doesn't matter even what I did there. Cool. That's fine. That's exactly what I meant. It's not a big deal. Well, that just gives us an excuse to bring out Timmy, who's just gonna Ice Fang this thing into oblivion. Which is now the one move that I have on this thing that is not an HM move, and the reason that I'm holding on to it is because it's a counter to the Dragon-type stuff that she's throwing out. Hey, there's a freeze. That's really good. Is it going to shed skin? Of course it is, because, again, why wouldn't it? Let's go ahead and conserve some energy on the Ice Fang. By hitting a waterfall here, which should be enough to take it out with the stat bonus we have. Yeah, it's not very effective, but I didn't need it to be. Alright, Timmy. I'm not overly thrilled with how over-leveled you're getting, but that's just kind of the nature of where we're at. Let's switch you into the primary slot, since we're going to be running into more things for you to deal with. Yes, we would like to surf here. Alright, Timmy, let's get at it. Oh, just straight across. Oh, do I not get to enter through a back entrance or something? Oh, I've got to go around because reasons. Yeah, we'll surf, because I, again, don't have any other options here. Alright, for Alligator. Let's see. We can't find our way around here. I'm not going to make you watch me stumble around, so we'll just get there when we get there. There's a literal pair of children hanging out in this underground. This makes no sense. Let's go ahead and Ice Fang one of the Dratinis, and Ancient Power the other one? I don't know. It should take out the first one because of the level and stat discrepancy. I don't know what Ancient Power is going to do to this thing. Cool. Timmy grown to level 41. Of course, it's Thunderbolting my flying type, because I mean, fair, it's the wise thing to do. Your stats are terrible, Dratini. But that's the end of this fight, so that's really all there was to it. I am probably going to leave this cave and come back because I refuse to get rid of Ice Fang and have 4 water-type moves on my Feraligatr, and I'm going to need to have Whirlpool on something in order to get through to the actual Shrone. So we're going to go ahead and get one more trainer fight out of the way, because it's up here, after I run away from this wild encounter, that is. And then we will interact with those waterfalls as needed. Come on, get away from that. Not that, no, go away. Thank you. Let's get this last trainer. Yeah, don't tell me where I should and shouldn't be. There's literal children hanging out down here, and you're getting after me about it? Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves a Surf. That's the higher base power move. It's a neutral hit, but with the stat discrepancy, I'm hoping it does enough damage, even with the stab bonus there. It was plenty. So guess what? We're going to do that same thing to this one. There we go. And Seadra, probably not going to one-shot this one, but it's conserving our PP and our energy so we can use it elsewhere. Oh, critical hit. So yes, it did hit the Seadra down in one fell swoop. Alright, we'll make our way out of here and then come back with someone who has Whirlpool, which I probably should have been doing the whole time, but especially because I would have liked to have conserved Crunch on my Feraligatr, but such is the way it is. You know, I'm starting to feel a certain kind of way about some of the TMs and how they're used, because I really would like for there to not be as heavy of a reliance on these water-based TMs, but there's no reason for you to have it Surf and Waterfall and Whirlpool all as HM moves. Like, honestly, yes, let's use Whirlpool. Fortunately, I don't have to be writing that Pokemon to get through the Whirlpool. Let's get around to this Dragon Shrine so we can make our way to the inside at the very least. Yeah, Magikarp, you are like one level away from turning into a Gyarados, but I don't have any desire to fight you. It's just weird. Like, cool, it's a traversal option, but it feels kind of wasteful to have all 3 of them. And I think that they started to notice stuff like that as well. Yes, she did send me here, and you're gonna test me. What are Pokemon to me? They're allies. Strategy. Any trainer, really. Love, let's go with that. Both have importance. Ah, here comes Claire. Is she gonna want to fight me again? I don't know. Whoa, that's some stretch text. I don't know if the answers really mattered there. Or if you could have lost. I don't know. That's kind of funny. Kind of silly if you ask me. But thus it is. Oh, and now we can use Waterfall to climb water. Whatever. Oh, you ran away out of there in a hurry. Don't make me go over there first. Cool. I don't know if I need to do that in order to progress in the story, but we are going to find out for sure. Especially where I don't have a silver wing, I don't believe. Alright, get us through this, Zoe. That's such a slow animation. Like, it's unnecessary and it's painful. Let's get out of there so we can minimize the chance of our encounters. And then make our way across here. What do you want? TM59. Guess what? It's probably Dragon Rage, right? Dragon Pulse. You didn't end up using that. Cool. I mean, I do, but... If you're headed to the Pokemon League, go back to New Bark Town and surf along Route 27. Alright. Well, let's make our way in that general direction, but we are going to start in onto that next week. So, let's see. No, I didn't want to walk back down that ladder. Come on. There we go. Alright, Professor Elm, field call that I have, or field call. Phone call that I have to field, that's what I meant. And we have to go back to New Bark Town anyway if we're going to pick something up off of Professor Elm and make our way over there. So let's go ahead and pick up Paula. And we'll fly down to New Bark Town. Because that's going to be the path of least resistance. So we'll go ahead and talk with our trainer or our professor. And then we will head along that route. Hi, Lyra. Let's see what the professor has in store for us. Oh, you just give us a Master Ball. Cool. Yeah, I don't know what about the Kimono Girls, though. They're waiting for us at Ekritique. I don't want to go to Ekritique. That's where we're going to start next week. I've decided that. So we'll go to Ekritique City, and then this is the route that we'll need to go along, I'm sure, in order to get out of there. Yeah, because she's not going to let us until we've gone to Ekritique, so... So be it, but we did everything that we were really needing to today, so I am fine by that. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure that you leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe for the daily variety content. And we will be back next week with more of Pokemon Soul Silver and videos in between now and then that I hope you enjoy as well. Thanks so much for your time, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.